Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here. Welcome back to another top 10 video. Last time I was trying to gather if I had enough for a second part, and I definitely do. So here are 11 more. While there's no specific air dates yet, if you subscribe to my channel, I do update you on everything that airs every week or every 2 weeks. So do subscribe for Cdrama updates and news where I'll tell you more about the drama there. But let's just jump on into it. First drama on the list at 11th place is Against the Current. This is a drama starring Liu Shuiyi and Tang Songyun. This is a costume romance with a marriage of convenience trope. So this follows a nobleman's granddaughter who falls from grace, and she's falsely accused of treason. Abandoned by her fiance, she is forced to pretend to be a servant. But despite the hardship, she has resilience, intelligence, and this catches the eye of the male lead, who admires this in her and decides to help her out. Next on my list, in 10th place, is a mystery costume wuxia drama following a sect of demons. So male lead is played by Zhou Yiran and female lead is played by Bao Shang'an. This is about a spirited girl who ends up becoming a witch in this sect, and she meets somebody who is the only survivor of their massacre. They naturally grow closer, and there is the fights between the righteous realms and the demonic factions as well. And they also find a little bit more about their background, lineage, and powers. This one I'm mainly interested for Zhou Yiran because I know him in a lot of modern romance roles and he's great. So let's see how he adapts in costume dramas. Meanwhile, female lead is recently in Youthful Glory. I haven't watched that yet, but do let me know if you recommend it in the comments. In 9th place, I chose Li Hongyi and Su Xiaotang's upcoming drama. It's a thriller mystery with some fantasy elements, and it is called Treasures at Dawn. So this follows female lead and male lead who met up because of a murder case. And she is the daughter of the city lord, and she is basically very rich, and she uses her power, wealth, and everything to help him. And his character, he's very good with unconventional medical practices, and together they kind of unravel a string of conspiracies regarding these cases. The next drama I chose also has the same male lead, Li Hongyi, but his co-stars are different. So it stars Sun Jiani, and this is a romance fantasy drama, a xianxia. This follows male lead who is a 1,000-year-old demon that's been locked up for very long, but he meets a kind girl with medical skills and a kind heart that teaches him a softer way of life. Sounds really wholesome. This wrapped up filming a long time ago. Li Hongyi dramas does not have the best luck with air dates. I feel like we've been waiting on a lot of these for a long time, which is why in part 1, part 2, his name comes up a lot. But yeah, hoping that this is the year where one drama drops and the other follows. If you guys have been watching or watched Wang Yinglu and Chen Feiyu in When Destiny Brings Demon, well, you might be excited to know that this one does have a rumored air date. So this is one of her upcoming works, and it's called Yummy Yummy Yummy, which is the cutest freaking name. But if you couldn't tell by the name, it is a food romance costume drama, and this sounds really adorable. It stars Liu Yunrei as the male lead, which we love him in Blossoms last year. I just really hope that it's not dragged out. That's all I can hope for, because some of these just food dramas, last one I remember is Royal Court, it kind of fizzles out later. So maybe we'll get some side plot with twists, turns, plot twists. That would be great. But this is rumored to air September. Speaking of dramas with twists, turns, and conspiracies, the next pick is a political romance. Looks very angsty, and I've been waiting for this one forever. And this stars Pang Sharan and Ranjalin. It's called Love and Crown, also known as Phoenix Stage. So I adore the female lead for her more melodramatic, angsty stuff. She's most well known for Goodbye My Princess, and I need that drama, but like replicate it and give us like, a better ending. So crossing fingers that's the case for this one. But male lead is a skilled martial artist who takes on a secret identity to kind of like help the world, help the people, but he's actually the runner-up for the crown. And female lead is actually his to-be wife, but he has no clue. So she's also doing the same thing. They meet and I think they fall in love on the road, but then there's going to be like angst in there because he's probably going to be like, what the heck, why did you lie to me, even though I lied to you too. And then misunderstandings, chaos, politics. I absolutely loved Alan Wren's role in Love of Nirvana last year, so if it's anything like that, like a little bit of unhinged ruthlessness, like give me some of that. Highly recommend that drama, by the way, if you're looking for like non-stop, like serious but like addictive romance, politics, hate to love, true hate to love. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. And this drama is called Eternal Fragrance. It stars Ju Jingyi and Song Weilong. This starts off like as a academic supernatural romance drama set in ancient times where these two kind of attend school together, but they are basically star-crossed lovers and in a different timeline. Like she's a mythical being, he's another mythical being, and I think they have this power where everybody's fighting for. So now in the present day they're a reincarnation, but they don't know that. So it's just like mostly everyday life, a little bit of like cases here and there with some magic, demons versus immortals, just good versus evil. This is more of a childhood friends to lovers situation, so that's fun. Song Weilong has been in so many things this year, and if this one airs as well, it's going to be his like fourth drama that aired in 2025, which is crazy. And now for the top three. In third place, I chose The Mo. This one, I kind of doubt it's going to air this year, but who knows? Like maybe we'll be lucky because depending on like editing time and like how much time it gets the board to like greenlight it, it might really do come out like, I don't know, December maybe. But this one is like just wrapped up filming. So this is a costume business drama with some romance in there, and it stars Yang Zhi and Elvis Han. And honestly, all I could think about when I added this to the list is if it's anything like Flourish Pony, I'll watch it, even though it took me so many tries to watch that one. I think it's so well written in terms of like character development. Very slow, but at the same time, like there's something addictive about it because you just are so immersed in the world and the characters. So hoping this is similar, but I believe this is surrounding the ink industry, which is pretty new and interesting. So let's see how it goes. Second place is Love Beyond the Grave. This one stars Dilraba and Chen Feiyu. Oh my goodness, one of the best looking posters I've ever seen. Like I love the jewel tones, and I also love that the female lead is like not your typical immortal. She's actually a 400-year-old ghost, one of the strongest female ghosts, basically a demon at this point. And male lead is a mysterious general, and he kind of has a pact with her, kind of sold his soul to the devil, if you will. And he did this, but as a result, like they lost some of their senses, so their 5 senses, and they have to go on different journeys together. They are tied, and based off of the trailer, she is a baddie. She kind of is toying with him, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna play with fire and get burned. Like she's kind of like, I don't really care about human life, doesn't matter to me, I'm above it all, I'm so strong, I don't care, like a little bit like that. And he's very passionate about protecting his people. Of course, he's a general. So the dynamic looks really good. Trailer, I hope we get another trailer because I want to see more of like how their dynamic will be, but it looks very tension filled. It looks like, yes, he sold his soul to the devil, but he's not that happy about it, and he's not like willy-nilly going along with her, and maybe he even kind of hates her. Like, have you guys seen Moonlight Mystique, the second couple, which is the best part of the drama, honestly? I think it's giving a little bit of that. So yeah, let's see how it is. Then last but not least, in first place, I chose a drama that I watched the anime for. It's called How Dare You, and oh my gosh, it is hilarious. Plus, I think they nailed the casting. Wang Churan, Cheng Lei, one of the best pairings, I think. And also, you will see a goofy side to him. It's a true comedy, and it's also a transmigrational one. So we get that breaking a fourth wall in there with modern humor. And yeah, there's some interesting plot twists that I won't give away, but it's really good. Like, if you watch the trailer, she just brings the snarkiness, the like cute, sassy side. Oh, I love it. And it's just perfect. Like, exactly what I envisioned when I watched the anime come to life. Like, I was so excited when I saw this, but I didn't know like when we'll get it. So honestly, I doubt we're gonna get it this year just because we're still in post-production and like it's not yet greenlit. So that usually takes like at least 3 to 4 months for post-production, and then who knows when it will get greenlit and ready to be aired. But a girl can dream, okay? And if you guys loved A Dream Within a Dream, you will absolutely fall in love with this one as well. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts, like combining all of the dramas that we talked about in last video and this video. Like, it's crazy. I don't think every single one is going to air, but there's still a lot of good ones to look forward to. One of the best years in like C-drama airing history, honestly. Let me know your top 3 most anticipated upcoming dramas in the comments below, and perhaps I'll do a modern romance one. Subscribe and check out the previous video, part 1, if you haven't already. And check out my reviews. I do monthly reviews, so if you're interested in any of the C-dramas that are currently airing that's popular, most likely I've reviewed or talked about them sometime on this channel. So if you need recs, reviews, and any C-drama news at all, I'm your girl. So just subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.